Hi there, I'm Vanna and welcome to Dragon Age Origins, episode 60. So, we just finished our night fight in Redcliffe. We just need to get up this hill and start the conversation with Van Tegan, and the painful to listen to interruption with Isolde. Now that's someone we have very little sympathy for, really. The amount of lives that have been lost. Okay, Tegan.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
What, you had a secret passage here the entire time? And you didn't think to mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tegan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tegan. Alone.
How completely unsurprising. Do you have any idea what's been going on here?
What? Who is this woman, Tegan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but
Oh, could you step back
I don't
for a
know what
second?
is safe to tell.
Lord.
Tegan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tegan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about the boy's father? Is the Owl still alive?
He is. He's being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
At the risk of pointing out the obvious, sounds like you've got some sort of demon on your hands.
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan. Please.
Calm down. We need to know more. Tell me about this mage.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
So, a mage infiltrator poisons the owl. He then unleashes a demon on the castle, and instead of finishing off the owl, the demon keeps him, yourself, and your son alive and kills everyone else instead? That makes no sense. There's something missing here. You're holding something back.
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
And that's a ridiculous statement, considering it's obviously true. Your story is off.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tegan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
What possible reason could this demon have to want Ban Tegan there, alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Well, this is obviously a trap. But if that's the most we're getting out of her, we need to decide what we're going to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
Really? This is obviously a trap. What good is that gonna do?
I'm not certain, to be honest. I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Yeah, walk away. Walk away. You fool.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What am I supposed to do when we get in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Well, that's not what I expected to hear from a Shem Lord. Fine. I'll see what I can do.
You're a good woman. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Yeah. Alright. Quest updated. You were talking to Tegan at the mill when Arlessa Isolde appeared. He was very surprised to hear what she had to say. Ban Tegan has left for the castle with the Arlessa Isolde. Before he left, he gave you his signet ring, which opens a secret passageway into the castle, accessible through the windmill. Take the secret passage and find out what's really going on in Castle Redcliffe. Awesome. I will do that. Okay. Yep, we're all good. We are all good. So, Sten is not exactly enthusiastic about this plan, but he's very rarely enthusiastic about anything, so... Oh! Actually... Yeah, I haven't even given him his sword ever. Whoops. He doesn't need the extra damage versus dragons right now, so... Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to just give him a Sala. And he can have that. Let's just do that. Do we have any things to put in here? Spell resistance. Cold iron. Okay, well, yeah then, let's do this. Open the portable enchanter and we'll get something into Asala. Some damage versus undead, definitely. And you know what? Let's just put the spell resistance in there. Why not? Okay. Sweet. So, Sir Perth, do you have anything to say?
Ban Tegan informed me that he would like us to wait at the castle gate, should you get the opportunity to open it. I would prefer to enter the castle with you, but he is right. Someone must remain to guard Redcliffe and bring word to the king should our plan go awry. At any rate, I will go to the gates now. May you remain in the Maker's sight, my friend.
What king? What king? Are you talking about Loghain? Yes, someone must tell Loghain that this has all gone awry. Yeah, I would talk to him, but I have that feeling that it's going to be about the lyrium potions if I do. And I'm pretty sure I decided not to pick that quest up, so let's just get in here. And we'll see about the secret tunnel. Okay, and I'm good with taking this party with me. So let's get in there.
As you wish.
Okay. We have very, very black walls here. That's not great.
This is a trap. The defenders of this castle are idiots. I suspect both.
Yeah. Okay.
Get away from me!
Oh yeah. This is definitely not how it should look. Definitely not. Hey, sweet. We actually caught all of them. Well, let's get in there and actually do some shattering, guys. Come on. Get in there, Sten. Alistair. Get in there. Zevran. Go. Kill. There we go. Yeah, see, Woof knows what's going on. Let's get this done, guys. Man, why?
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
I am. Who are you?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
So you're the mage who poisoned the owl?
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the owl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
I hope you're not looking for sympathy here. You did attempt to murder her husband. I just don't understand why they didn't kill you instead.
I'm not sure. I think they intended to come back for me. But the screams, they just got worse. And nobody came.
Well, they've been dealing with that demon that you summoned.
No, I know nothing about summoning demons.
But you do know about poison. So why poison Al Eamon?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Al Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible! I have to make it right somehow, I have to!
Look, just... Why would the Arlessa hire a blood mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
I like that he's telling me who has no idea about what. He's giving me a very complete picture of what he believes is going on here. Well, she didn't have any idea what I planned to do. He didn't have any idea that his son was a mage. Thank you, that's very insightful, Jowan. Really? How could he have not known about his son's abilities? He must have.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
Well, it wouldn't be the first child he'd sent away when it became inconvenient for him. How long have you been tutoring Connor? How much has he learned?
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Right. Seems a little excessive, though.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
He doesn't need to die, surely.
Give me a chance, please.
What could you possibly do to make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
You can't seriously believe it's not too late for that already.
I don't think it will redeem me, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try.
And what happens then? You think I'm gonna let you skip off into the sunset?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the circle. I need to account for what I've done.
So, if I were to let you go, you'd do what?
I'd stay and try to help if I could. Perhaps I can help deal with whatever's been unleashed here.
You have a sense of honor, at least. If what you're saying is true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
No, what am I thinking? No. I'm not letting you out of your cell. You can stay here until the fighting is done. Then, if we need you, we'll send someone for you.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Okay, blood magic, the forbidden school, and apostates. Let's have a look at these then. Apostates. It's not uncommon for the neophyte to mistake apostates and Maleficarum as one and the same. Indeed, the Chantry has gone to great lengths over the centuries to establish that this is so. The truth, however, is that whilst an apostate is often a Maleficar, he need not be so. A Maleficar is a mage who employs forbidden knowledge, such as blood magic and the summoning of demons, whereas an apostate is merely any mage who does not fall under the auspices of the Circle of Magi, and therefore the Chantry. They are hunted by the Templars, and quite often they will turn to forbidden knowledge in order to survive, but it would be a lie to say that all apostates begin that way. Historically, apostates become such in one of two ways. They're either mages who have escaped from the circle, or mages who were never part of it to begin with. This latter category includes what we tend to refer to as hedge mages, those with magical ability out in the hinterlands who follow a different magical tradition than our own. Some of these hedge mages are not even aware of their nature. Undeveloped, their abilities can express themselves in a variety of ways, which the hedge mage might attribute to faith or will or to another being entirely, depending on his nature. Some of these traditions are passed down from generation to generation, as with the so-called witches of the Chastened Wilders or the shamans of the Avar barbarians. No matter how a mage has become apostate, the Chantry treats them alike. Templars begin a systematic hunt to bring the apostate to justice. In almost all cases, justice is execution. If there is some overriding reason the mage should live, the right of tranquility is employed instead. Whether we of the Circle of Magi believe this system fair is irrelevant. It is what it is. From Patterns Within Form by Halden, 1st Enchanter of Starkhaven, 880 Blessed. Damn. And they say the Avar are barbarians. Okay, blood magic. Foul and corrupt are you who have taken my gift and turned it against my children. Transfigurations 1810. The ancient Tevinters did not originally consider blood magic a school of its own. Rather, they saw it as a means to achieve greater power in any school of magic. The name, of course, refers to the fact that magic of this type uses life, specifically in the form of blood instead of mana. It was common practice at one time for a magister to keep a number of slaves on hand so that, should he undertake the workings of a spell that was physically beyond his abilities, he could use the blood of his slaves to bolster the casting. Over time, however, the Imperium discovered types of spells that could only be worked by blood. Although lyrium will allow a mage to send his conscious mind into the Fade, blood would allow him to find the sleeping minds of others, view their dreams, and even influence or dominate their thoughts. Just as treacherous, blood magic allows the veil to be opened completely so that demons may physically pass through it into our world. The rise of the Chant of Light and the subsequent fall of the old Imperium has led to blood magic being all but stamped out, as it should be, for it poses nearly as great a danger to those who would practice it as to the world at large. From the Four Schools, a treatise by First Enchanter Josephus. Okay. Well, well, well. Alright. I'm not liking the fact that the walls and roof are just black. They're just they're not showing up, which is kind of annoying. Never mind. Let's activate these guys. Lesser health poultice, and I think. Okay, they're not getting up. I thought activating that would do it. Apparently not. Okay, I just needed to get a little bit closer to the ladder, or not the ladder, the way out. I think that's supposed to be stairs anyway. I just can't see them properly. Okay, let's let them get a bit closer. We'll freeze that one. Yep. And see if we can't get some cold on there without catching Zevran. Yes. Okay. Sweet. And you can go for that one. No. It's already dead. You can go for that one instead. Okay. Sweet. Remains 40 silver and 64 copper. 19 silver and 32 copper. 18 silver, 53 copper, 15 silver and 0 copper. Okay, so there's a note in here. Let's have a look at that.
Let's see.
A rolled up note. I hope whoever finds this can read it. I hate the thought that my last words might be used as kindling or make a forbid to wipe someone's bum, but that's happenstance for you, I suppose. My name is Brannan. I was born in Rainsphere. I grew apples once upon a time. When the Arlesians came to demand I bow to their emperor, I turned them away. They set fire to my orchards, to my house too, but I didn't care. I stood and watched them burn. Trees die eventually, houses fall, but my honor can be lost only if I let it. They came back a week later and demanded that I swear an oath. This time, when I refused, they clapped me in irons. Now I'm here, and I'll die in this place. It seems a foolish thing to die for, doesn't it? I could have said a few words and rebuilt my home, gone on with my life as if nothing had changed. 100 generations of my family have lived and died on that land, and I won't be the one to trade our family honour for apples. Whoever you are, whatever they've brought you here for, if you leave this place, I hope you'll go to Rainsphere. There's no living remnant of us left there, but you'll find my family all the same. We're stamped onto the earth, we're in the wind that rustles the trees. Tell my family how I died, and I promise you they'll hear. Brannan. Oh. Oh, and that was the last quest-related note. So we're at 30 out of 30 for quest-related. Awesome. Creatures and quest-related are completely full. Everything else still has a lot to go. Okay. And there's a pile of bones that way, and I'm pretty sure, other than Jowan... Well, I suppose, can we actually get into all of the other... Yeah, we can. Not that it really matters, I'm sure there's nothing in any of them, but, you know, for completeness' sake, let's have a look in all of these. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Pile of bones.
Let's see.
Some splint mail gloves. Not bad. Okay. Yes, we want to leave. Okay, and thankfully, the walls and floors here are actually working. Brilliant. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's continue on. So, what have we got here? A shambling corpse there, and right in front of us we have shades. Let's go for the shades. Okay, the corpse came to us first. Well, never mind. They can all come to us. Let's just... Okay, so... Mana Clash is probably not going to do much here, but I want to try it anyway. Alright, we actually did get some some decent damage here. Brilliant. Okay. Everything is going a little bit strange. Oh, that is weird. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Teensy bit of instability. Just a teensy bit. Okay, let's see if we can get around this way. And freeze you guys. Oh, I will get... You know what? Who cares? Let's just see how many we can get. Quite a few. We got quite a few. Okay. And let's pile into you. Yes, and you. Not a problem.
I think we work well together.
Yeah, we do. Just a bit. Okay. So, let's grab this book. And then, I don't know, I might try saving and reloading just to see if it helps with the whatever's going on here. The texture instability. But let's get this book done first. History of the Chantry, Chapter 2. When the prophet Andraste and her husband Mafarath arrived at the head of their barbarian horde, southern Tevinter was thrown into chaos. The Imperium had defended against invasions in the past, but now they stood without the protection of their gods, with their army in tatters and their country devastated by the Blight. Many felt that the timing of the invasion was yet another of the Maker's miracles in Andraste's campaign to spread his divine word. Andraste was more than simply the wife of a warlord, after all. She was also the betrothed of the Maker. Enraptured by the melodic sound of her voice as she sang to the heavens for guidance, the Maker himself appeared to Andraste and proposed that she come with him, leaving behind the flawed world of humanity. In her wisdom, Andraste pleaded with the Maker to return to his people and create paradise in the world of men. The Maker agreed, but only if all of the world would turn away from the worship of false gods and accept the Maker's divine commandments. Armed with the knowledge of the one true God, Andraste began the exalted march into the weakened Imperium. One of the Maker's commandments, that magic should serve man rather than rule over him, was as honey to the souls of the downtrodden of Tevinter who lived under the thumbs of the Magisters. Word of Andraste's exalted march, of her miracles and military successes, spread far and wide. Those in the Imperium who felt the old gods had abandoned them eagerly listened to the words of the Maker. Those throngs of restless citizens that destroyed temples now did so in the name of the Maker and his prophet Andraste. As Mefarath's armies conquered the lands of southern Tevinter, so did Andraste's words conquer hearts. It's said that the Maker smiled on the world at the Battle of Valerian Fields, in which the forces of Mafarath challenged and defeated the greatest army Tevinter could muster. The southern reaches of the mighty Imperium now lay at the mercy of barbarians. Faith in the Maker, bolstered by such miracles, threatened to shake the foundations of the Imperium apart. Of course, the human heart is more powerful than the greatest weapon, and when wounded it is capable of the blackest of deeds. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genitive, Chantry Scholar. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, let's just, real quick, get this done. Okay, and we will reload. Okay. Hopefully, that did something. Probably not then. Okay. Well. I don't know. Maybe it'll do something for the enemies then at least, if not for anything else. Okay, a couple of shambling corpses. Let's see if I can't get some freeze in here. Why not? And an arcane bolt, just because. That's it, come on guys. You know you want to shatter them. Maybe. No. Crowding the doorway. But, I mean, it didn't look like they were going weird. But then it was only the shades that were doing that, and we'll have to find
As you
some more
wish.
shades before we see. Okay, 8 silver and 33 copper. 10 silver and 33 copper. Okay. And this is opening to the same exact place. Okay, good. Yep. Okay, let's open this door.
Perhaps I could have a try.
And just shatter the door, sure. Why not? Weapon stand.
Right.
18 ice arrows. Very nice. Okay, let's get the armor stand as well. Heavy chainmail. Lovely. A heavy maul and a longbow. Okay, some good quality weapons. The chest. Some scale gloves and Redcliffe shield. Okay. 18 ice arrows. Lovely. A battle axe, a great sword, and Redcliffe shield. Okay. I mean, it's not as good as the stuff that we've got, I'm sure. But it's still better than the tier 1 stuff that we got from the village. Zevran is actually still looking for some armor. We need to find him some leather armor or something. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay. More shambling corpses. And let's get some more freeze in here. See how many I can actually get. Just those 3, okay. Well, let's freeze this one as well. Very nice. And you can get an alchemy bomb from that one. Yep. And some lightning. Just try and get rid of this one. Awesome. And all the rest have white name tags. So. I should be able to Cone of Cold more. Gosh. Let's try not to get Zevran. Come on. Damn it, I got Zevran. Sorry, Zevran. I keep doing this to you, don't I? Okay. Yeah, one more enraged corpse. Okay. Arcane bolt and some lightning. Yeah, okay, not a problem. So, devouring corpse. Hey, we got some corpse gall, finally. Health poultice. Lovely. And another... Yes, another enemy. Okay. Let's just get some freeze straight off. And pelt him with an arcane bolt and some lightning before the rest of my guys get there. Oh, shattered. Damn right. You guys are lovely. Okay, and we've got another one incoming. Arcane bolt, sure. And we'll wait for them to finish. Yep, okay. And now we can...
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Thank you, Alistair. Okay, now we can get our remains. An elf fruit, okay. More corpse gall. That's good. What do we need? 12 or 15 or something? I can't remember. Well, I have to have a look at the quest. Yep, and I'll just let them handle that, I think. Is it just one at once all the time? That's fine. I'll get down there. More corpse gall. 19 silver and 64 copper. More corpse gall. 18 silver and 54 copper. Sweet. More corpse gall. 20 silver and 69 copper. Sweet. Okay. So I've got 9 samples of corpse gall for the chantry. Return them to the chanter's board. I'll gather a total of 18 for an additional reward. So I need 18. Okay. And I definitely don't have that just yet. We just have 9. So, hopefully, we won't have to wait too long to get the rest. Oh, the doggies. Oh, guys, you don't have to do this. There we go. Oh well. poor doggies. Let's try and freeze as many as I can. Okay, we've got quite a few of them actually. Yes. Let's get some lightning in there. Oh, shattered. Oh, that feels so bad having to do that to the poor dogs. Oh well. Black leather collar. A little bit of armor penetration and armor. That's not great. That's not great. Okay. Caddis of Hacken Winter's Breath. Okay. War Paint of the Tempest. And a Lambone. So, electricity or cold resistance. It's not bad as Caddis goes. Oh. Okay, we've got a charred corpse here, which is probably the dog handler. Yeah, and an elf root. Oh. Well, I guess the dogs were defending the dog handler then. That's probably what that was. Even though he was dead and burned and everything, they were still defending him. Okay. A lifestone and some corpse gall. And 18 silver, 74 copper and some corpse gall. Lovely. So that's, what, 11 now, I think?
Right.
Brilliant. Lesser injury kit.
Let's see.
And 9 silver, 19 copper. Sweet. Okay. Oh! That was a trap. Very nice. Okay. Yep, pick yourself up, Pen. Just a couple of corpses. Now, those corpses couldn't possibly have made those traps. So, did they set the traps before they became wandering corpses? That's horrible to think. That's horrible to think of. Okay. Well, let's get down here. I mean, they were hiding in this room. Looks like someone and a friend, someone and a lover, someone and, well, a couple of people just took refuge in here. Elf root. Okay, and last door. Ah, Valena. Okay, well, let's get the crate
Leave
first.
it to me.
An iron ring. Sweet. And you.
Please, don't hurt me.
Oh, enough. Enough. You're safe.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
Valena? You're Owen's daughter? Really?
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There is. If you can make it down to the dungeons, you can take the tunnel there to the windmill.
But the monsters!
I've already cleared the way. Go.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
Okay. Alistair approved +2. Very nice. Valena, the blacksmith's daughter, escaped back to town by going back the way I came. I should check on her when we have time and make sure she got back safely. Sure. Sure. We will do that. Eventually. Let's check this shambling corpse. 8 silver, 43 copper. Okay. And there's that door there. And that door there. The main hall. Okay. Yeah, that one's locked completely and we can't get in there. Let's get through here then. Okay. Again, let's try and freeze something here. Oh, sweet. That was all of them. That was definitely all of them. Awesome. Let's get in here. Guys, seriously. You need to start coming in and attacking things. Go for it. And Zevran's already going for something. Go for that one. Yes. And woof. Get in there too. Yep. Let's get some extra freeze on that one. I don't mind. Arcane bolt. Lightning. Sweet, and we'll get a mind blast off. Just to help everybody. Yep. Okay, and a freeze on this one again. Okay, arcane bolt in its back. Come on. Sweet. Nice, very nice. Okay. Corpse Gall, awesome. So that's 12. 8 silver and 90 copper. 13 Corpse Gall and a Frozen Lightning. Okay. 7 silver and 41 copper. So, we are almost to 18. We've got 5 more to go. That's awesome. And, oh, God. Well, most of the room is completely black again, but never mind. Can we not reach this crate? There we go. A lesser injury kit. Sweet. And a wooden crate here. Lesser health poultice. Okay. What do we have? This is just another route to the cellar. Okay. And we didn't reach wherever it... Yeah, okay, we'd have had to have gone through that door to reach that part, which we can't do. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave it here and we'll finish off the assault to the castle next episode then. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. I upload 5 videos a week, so subscribe and you'll be notified when those go live. Hit the bell to update your notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.